Are Carrion actually decent in patch 6.3.1? You wouldn't think so, and when I started this script, I didn't think so. I came back to rewrite my intro because what I saw from in-game footage is significantly improved. Carrion remain lowly scavengers, but the issue is if they're easily trapped in combat or have their pick of fresh prey. The answer surprised me. Tell me what you think. Costed $350 in multiplayer, and I'm glancing at them costing $425 in multi for final Total War Warhammer 2 build. On Ultra, they have 24 entities with 5,040 health between them. That's the same number of entities as Necropolis Knights, for reference. Armor is 20, a far cry from those knights. Leadership of 35 is bottom tier of this and any faction, but being undead units, they probably won't crumble immediately. Speed 100 and charge speed 90 get them around the battlefield while they remain airborne. Melee attack begins at 26, which could be even worse. Attack interval the standard 4. There is no splash damage whatsoever. Melee defense begins at 46. That is, they are dramatically more defensive than offensive, but are flimsy when actually hit, a lot like harpies with fewer entities. Weapon strength 47 is split base 35, and armor piercing 12, charge bonuses 12, and mass is 80. While the weapon strength stats are better than they used to be, that mass is still an eyesore, and this is the second place where I came back to rewrite my script. Basically, it's like this. Despite mass 80, they are not as awful at pulling out as they were before. You're probably asking, why? How? But cavalry had general improvements to their ability to pull out. Regular Carrion are counted as large targets, but their models aren't that large. If they dutifully stop fighting and just scamper away and take to the air, they can get out. And I'm seeing that actually happen against ordinary Empire infantry left and right. Other troops will no doubt meet this harder because they have more mass, but without any statistical change, the feel of this unit is far better than it used to be. The unit is undead, causes fear, absolutely does not hide in forest, has Vanguard deployment for rapid strikes, and is fully Realm of Souls compliant, so heals from phases of the realm, and their deaths feed to Shabdi summons a little. In the redline skills, Elite Cavalryman, yes, that one, is what boosts them, in the sense that 3 pips grants plus 12% speed to a unit with a lot of that, and plus 12% weapon strength. The Regiment of Renown, or a rank 7 Extreme Survivor Scavenger unit, would benefit from Dune Rider for armor plus 10, melee attack plus 5, and physical resistance 10%. In the tech tree, this is new. Tireless Scavenging provides the birds with Perfect Vigour, which actually does matter because it's so hard for them to escape combat. Well, it used to be so hard for them to escape combat, that either you'll win a fight soon, or they'll tire and drown in the fighting, because that makes them easier to hit and all that. I've seen a big acceleration of their vanishing from a battle from the time they spend in melee. Does it help out? You tell me. Regardless, the boon of Ualatap grants melee defense plus 5, armor piercing damage goes up by plus 5 per melee strike, so 12 shoots up to 17, and that's guaranteed damage. And charge bonus plus 10, so that rises from 12 to 22, which is getting decent. Patronage of the Third Dynasty, where those texts reside, would provide plus 2 to capacity for Carrion, but the bottom line is that you can get a lot more of them than you used to from control buildings. So how do we use Carrion? The old rules still apply. They'll fight harder if My Will Be Done is close to them from the presence of the Tomb King. Besides that, usually you're using them to set up something else or attacking extremely specific targets like missile infantry, and they can, quote-unquote, do that kind of job, at least for a little bit. Low leadership is a blight on them, and basically, they can help you pull through a winning battle. Their ability to help with losing battles is tenuous, but Perfect Vigour is a nice bit of help for that. The issue for longevity is simple enough. Can you get them out of a fight to charge again? That's unlikely unless you're somehow winning it through use of other units, or it was. This matters a lot more given the behavior I have observed, and I am showing here of the Carrion pulling out to charge in again multiple times. Some may question why bother with charges if the charge bonus is so low, but when you get that tech, it's not so low anymore, is it? So, not tiring, not slowing, and retaining their maximum potential charge bonus. These things will matter. They are much faster than anything else in your arsenal until they get into charge speed. So, horsemen of some kind slamming in and helping turn a fight against skirmishers, and you can free up the Carrion to strike again somewhere else, and therefore, with the techs, they're certainly better. Using a large number in a reinforcing army can add things to your force you wouldn't normally be able to do, so that is nice. Because, as nice as Tomb Swarm is, it's not a summons. So the faction doesn't actually have anything like that, except Ushabti, which are a reward of sorts for getting beaten up. In the big picture, Carrion are still bottom feeder scavengers, and we shouldn't doubt that. But I won't say they're useless trash. They do have utility, and that's good enough. Just never ever expect them to carry a fight alone. Just the fact you can get more of them and replace losses more easily is a pretty big deal. What Perfect Vigour does to this is that the mugging of the Eagle Bolt Thor in the back, which was the point of the Carrion existing in that army in the first place, no longer tires them out when they try to take out the enemy's remaining actually dangerous units like archers, while your basic skeleton try to fight it out. The battle I'm thinking of did not end with me winning it, though I crushed the artillery and that was my main long-term goal, but I didn't have this new tech at the time of that fight. I also didn't have anything more advanced than Carrion and Skeleton, so considering that, I did alright, but that's all. By all means, let me know in the comments about your recent or old experiences with Carrion. Take care, and carry on!